1988 Chevy Sprint and how to get the alternator out. My alternator just recently went out, and I've spent all day trying to get it out. If I would have known this, what I'm about to show you, it would have taken me a lot less time. Take this off, right? Wing nut and this bolt over here, which bolts to that there. That is gonna be able, gonna make it so you can get to this bracket. There's a bolt that goes through there and through there, and it's a Phillips. And then same with this back here, there's a Phillips, and it bolts kind of back clear in there. You need like a really short Phillips in order to get to that. After that, there's a hose right here, which is vacuum hose for, I don't exactly know what this is. I don't know if that's just mine or if that's all of them, but those vacuum hoses right there don't really go to anything. Then you're going to take brake booster hose off. Of course, that's easy, just a hose clamp. The only reason you're taking this stuff off is to just get it so you can smush it all over this way. After that, of course, you take your belt off, your electrical connections and stuff, and there's a bolt up here up top for your tensioning, whatever. This is like your tensioner bracket. You will not be able to get this off. The bolt will hit the oil, whatever you call that. I can't even think of the word right now. Dipstick. And I don't think the dipstick comes out. So you got to bring it up this way. So you take that bolt off, and then there's two little bolts underneath that you got to get to. It's, generally on an alternator, it's got a pivot point, and on that pivot point, you've usually got a long bolt. This one's got two separate little bolts. In order to get to them easily, or more easily, you got to take this off. It's just a little plastic thing that sits up in there in the wheel well, just like this. Two screws, one right there, and then on mine, they were like pop rivets or whatever. Of course, I ruined the top one. If this top one is also a screw, a Phillips head or whatever, you're going to need an extremely small Phillips, or you can just rip it like I did on accident. But yeah, you can do that. And then this is just your alternator, like water shield, sits in there basically like this. And this, like the top of this, hooks to that adjustment bracket. And then you got two bolts down here. I just got tape on them so I don't lose the bolts. But it is, pretty easy once you know what to do. If you don't know what to do and you've messed around with it all day like me, trying to get it out from the bottom and everything else, then it'll take you a long time. But if you do, like I just showed you, take it out from the top, just move a couple of those things over here. It still just kind of barely squeezes by when you get all that, but it does come out.